I never said I could. I used to write, I'm going to be a world champion. I always said, I am.
You are.
I am.
Be who you want to be it now. And then you'll start emitting it. And people will treat you that way.
My life is good, you know. In my head, my life was always good, even when it probably wasn't. I just keep that in my head, feel like a millionaire walking around, even though when it probably wasn't.
Why not you? Why can't it be you? Why can't you change your family's life? Why can't you be the one? You gotta have that mentality like, there's not anything on earth I don't feel like I can do. If I feel like I put my mind to it, I can do it, period.
And most importantly, where you are now is just a reflection of your past thoughts, your past thinking. So if you want to change your future, you gotta change your thoughts now and then put them into action ultimately.
And if you just keep trusting that everything will always turn out better than you can ever imagine, I promise you it will. It really, really, really will.
Every second of every day I was daydreaming, but of course I can go back and think there, I live there in my head, you know what I mean? I always be there, I show up and work every single day like I'm not in the position I'm in, like I'm not me. So that's the mindset I have.
Why don't you set a goal to become a millionaire? And he said, here's why. For what it will make of you to achieve it. By the time I was 31, I was a millionaire. By the time I was 33, I was broke. I found out Mr. Schoaf was right. What was valuable was not the money. What was valuable was what I became to earn the money. The skills I had, the knowledge I had, the values that I had going for me. They were more valuable than the money. And here's an important statement to remember. It's not what you get that makes you valuable. It's what you become. I'm telling you that statement changed my life. Set the kind of goals that will make something of you to achieve them.
Let me say that differently. Chase excellence, never chase money. Why? Because money has an incredible way of finding excellence. Did you chase excellence and not money? Do you have the intellectual curiosity to learn everything you can about this incredible industry and master it? Become the smartest person in the room.
Big goals create energy. They make you more creative. They attract other people. People want to be part of it. And so when you set big goals, you don't just achieve more, you become more.
That is true.
Don't go through life just saying, you know what, I'm okay being average. Average sucks. It does.
If you fit in, then you will be like your peers. If you want to be extraordinary, then you have to behave extraordinarily. You can't behave ordinary and expect to get exceptional.
I promise you people, take a piece of paper, write down some things on that piece that you want to achieve, and just start living like it's already happening. Who are you gonna convince if you don't even convince yourself,
You will make your first million. I'm gonna repeat that. You will make $1 million. There is no question as to whether or not you'll become a millionaire. The only question is how many times over.
There's an important phrase you use here. I think it's time you all learned it. Act as if. You understand what that means? Act as if you are the president of this firm. Then you're a millionaire.
It doesn't matter what the world throws at you. You are still going to win. Imagine feeling like that. Imagine knowing no matter what the happens, I'm gonna still win. And that's the kind of confidence that pushing through the hard times creates. If you can become the kind of person that will execute no matter what's going on around them, you can't be beat, bro. It's literally impossible to beat a person like that. You can't beat them.
Money is coming. The perfect home is coming. Your new car is coming. The best holidays, they're coming too. In fact, a better life is coming. What if everything you're going through is preparing you for what you want? And you will have what you want very shortly if you just keep on keeping on, improving yourself day upon day. Because you already have what it takes. You just need to realize that. Whatever you've been praying for, working towards, visualizing, dreaming of, is on its way to you. What you need to do is just keep your mind open and your thoughts focused. The success you are going to have will arrive. Just trust.
I used to write, I'm going to be a world champion in boxing. I never said I could. Never, not once, when I was coming up, when I was little, when I was in the 2nd grade, ever said I could. I always said I am.
You are.
I am.
Everything happens twice. First, in your mind, when you see it before anyone else does. And second, in reality, when you grind, persist, and turn that vision into something the world can't ignore. What you believe sets the direction. What you do defines the outcome. It's not about daydreaming. It's about deciding, and then doing whatever it takes to make it real.
Be who you want to be it now, right now, be it. And then you'll start emitting it, and you'll exude it. And when you're exuding it, you are it, and people will treat you that way.
Your life is unfolding perfectly, attracting all the right people and opportunities meant for you. You will have a beautiful home, a fulfilling career. You'll wake up each day next to the love of your life. You'll travel the world and enjoy wonderful holidays, meeting amazing people and enriching each other's lives in ways you never imagined. You'll be hugely successful and appreciated for your ability to uplift others. Please don't worry, everything is going to work out perfectly. Read this affirmation every morning and night for 6 months, and you'll witness unbelievable positive changes.
You always become whatever you're fascinated with. And here again, this is the law of mind. If you become fascinated by poverty, you become poor. You become fascinated with sickness and the reports of all kinds of diseases, you will become sick. Whatever you become fascinated with, you'll get it and it'll get you. This is the law of mind, and it works with anything. So do not become fascinated with what you do not want. If you want to be wealthy, become fascinated with wealth. Become fascinated with wealthy people. If you want to be successful and prosperous, become fascinated with successful, prosperous people.
So the one thing that I ask of you guys is, after watching this video, I know you guys are going to be motivated. I know you guys are going to be hyped the up. Use that motivation as fuel to kickstart your disciplined journey of taking action. Do one thing every single day to get 1% better. Do one thing every single day to take one step closer towards whatever your goals are in your life. And I promise you, the second that you guys start taking action is the second that the game of life begins.
The great discovery is that you become what you think about most of the time. The great question is, what do you think about most of the time? Did you know that your ability to achieve success on the outside is directly proportional to the way you think successfully on the inside? The degree to which you feel in control of your life will largely determine your level of mental well-being, your peace of mind, your happiness, and the quality of your interactions with other people. And the only thing in the world over which you have complete control is the content of your conscious mind. You decide what to think, no one else. If you decide to exert that control and keep your mind on what you want, even when you're surrounded by difficult circumstances, your future potential can be unlimited. Your aim should be to work on yourself and your thinking until you reach the point where you absolutely, positively believe yourself to be a total winner in anything you sincerely want to accomplish. When you reach the point where you feel an unshakable confidence in yourself and your abilities, nothing will be able to stop you. With regard to success, when you think of what success means to you, or think about being a great success in your career, you'll think about the things you want to achieve and feel the pleasure of achieving them. You'll talk like a success and begin to take actions that will lead you to the success that you desire. And the starting point is always to think like a winner.
Be grateful for every single second. The goods, the bads, the ups, the downs, and learn from everything, not only from your mistakes. Learn from everything. Learn from your highest points, your everything. And again, be grateful. Be grateful for why you can't figure it out. Can't understand why you're so fucking awesome.
Things come right on time.
You know, the last time around, it wasn't our time. It wasn't my time. Sometimes you have to accept that you have to wait your turn, you know, and dealing with all the, as great as a performance was, it wasn't enough to win. So, ton of respect for the process and what it takes.
Do not let people think you do not belong, because I promise you, once you sit at these tables, at these fancy places, with folks with fancy titles, and they got a big bank account, and you talk to them, and you go, oh, they ain't all that. This idea that somehow they are so special, they're so smart, they're so sophisticated, not really. They've been given the confidence of feeling like they belong. But if you sit down and talk to them, turns out, they just folk.